Hello. So these are a couple of things that I learned in my Aikido class that I use on my daily practice. Um, First and foremost, I just want to say thank you for this opportunity and to be in a space to where I get to use movement practices in order to incorporate what's going on within myself. Body autonomy is something that's super huge in my normal everyday practice. And this particular technique helped me get into that main frame of being bodily aware first, which I think is really cool. And as a therapist, having body autonomy can help you be able to take on energy and be able to withstand energy in space that can be a little combative. So yeah, I'm gonna lead you into a simple but a quick like grounding technique that I learned, and then I'm gonna teach you how to do this technique that I learned in class. So first, just get into a comfortable seating position on your mat. You can have your eyes closed or a little open, soft gaze. Listening to all the sounds that are around you. Observe them. Allowing all the sounds around you to pull you into yourself. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's do 3 cleansing breaths together. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Now, with this self-awareness of self and things around you, allow your mind to imagine filling up a jar with your air. And once it's full, you allow the water to overflow, allowing the air to shoot out of your mouth and wash over you. Allowing the water to slide down your arms, down your back, okay. Now that you feel these things that I'm feeling in my body, it's very like hazy. It's like I think that's what I like to call groundedness. It's everything feels hazy, but you feel so present. You feel so here. You feel so connected to the things that you're around. So once I have this cool calmness, we come in with the second warm-up from Aikido. It's you're creating these sounds within your body. Your stomach holds an oh. Your chest holds an ah. Ah. And your mouth and your throat holds an Using these sounds can help it helped me bring a nice clarity within my entire microcosm. And it allowed me to continue using the breath to guide this body, to guide this vessel that I have. And again, I think that's really super important to have some type of body autonomy, especially when you hold stress in different places in your body. We tend to hold stress in our stomachs, our chests, or this area. You know, when people say you have a frog in your throat, that's when I think of like holding pressure or holding tension within that part of your body. My chest, when I get like really hard news or when I get something like I did something wrong, it usually manifests here. So I feel it in my chest. And when I feel some unease from other people or I'm in an environment that causes my body stress, I hold that here. So this technique helped me relax my entire body for me to be present while I'm in class, or when I'm in a situation to where I have a client and their energy is off and I'm asking them where their tension is. Then I might sit them down and have them sing an ah with me, and you'll use the vibrations of our own microcosm to help us recenter ourselves. So how I like to start this particular one off is that I sit with each one by themselves, and then I go up and I connect everything. Let's go to your chest. Your chest sits in an ah. Now an with this technique, it always also like allows my body to stretch my spine, allowing me perfect like head to psoas alignment. It helps relax my mind, my body, and my spirit, I feel. um, oh, that's really cool. I never thought about that in my brain. I feel like spirit lives in your stomach. I do feel like your heart holds the body, and of course your head holds your mind, or your throat holds your mind. That's just something that the correlation I just made right now. The next thing that I learned in Aikido was this really cool technique, where we hold space, for individuals by also protecting ourselves, which I thought was really cool. In order for you to be fully present, sometimes you have to move away from energy that's coming towards you. In yoga, in a yoga practice, I like to also, my brain's all over the place. Not really. A couple of things that I learned from Aikido, before we go into this beautiful technique. I learned a lot of things coincide with things that I move in space with already. For example, with a breathing technique in order to calm and relax the body. That's how we open up every practice in yoga. That's how I center myself before I bring anyone into my space. I do that before I go on stage. Just getting one with my breath. With this other technique, allowing myself to move through the emotions that are in these particular centers so that I don't have any blockages. And then I allow the air and my energy to just flow freely. In yoga, we do little techniques. You had said it in class, but I had thought it before you had said it, and I wanted to that was one of my observations with this technique, is that it's really close to Om. And it's just like you switch the ah and the o in your Om. And Om is like, we like to say it in yoga, is that it's that one magic phrase that allows you to be connected to the matrix itself, to open yourself up for divine energy. And so I love that within this practice itself, it's saying that in order for you to move within the practice, there is some divine alignment, which I think is really cool. That when you're moving in with these techniques, that it's moved through spirit, it's moved through your higher self or divinity themselves. All right, I'm gonna grab some shorts or some longer pants before we jump into this technique. I'm such a fan of this. I don't know if you do online classes, but I would love to have an opportunity to explore more of this practice. I feel a lot more confident in my ability to block energies and feel safe within my own body, which I think is really cool. And that's one thing that I've been really wanting to do, is find some type of martial art. I'm getting into a space where I want to feel confident and feel comfortable within my own microcosm around other energies that may or may not want to bring harm to my body. And so I want to feel safe and feel protected from those energies. And with that being said, this next technique we learned in class that helped you protect your energy from other entities or energies coming into your space. I really enjoyed this one as well, because a correlation that I used is when in yoga, we hold bandhas while you're doing these poses in order for you to increase your practice and increase your body alignment, allowing you to open up specific bandhas within your body and holding them. Like this would be holding your throat chakra. That there's a bandha here, there's a bandha here, there's a bandha like right between your sit bones. There's a bandha right up there as well to help you. These things just are for protection, one, and two, protection of the body, because when you're holding that bandha, you can't hold a bandha and not engage your core and not engage your back or not engage these things that you've already moved within your body. And so I like this practice because it incorporates everything that you've been learning from here on out, but it allows your body to embody those things. So I'm going to do this technique with you really quick, and that'll be the last thing that I took from class and that I want to expound upon in my own personal practice. So, we stand up. I'm going to come a little bit farther back. I think this is a good space. And when you see an energy coming towards you, you move. It's a very simple technique, but it allows the energy to not penetrate through what you have and penetrate your microcosm. And I love that. So you're standing like this, and then when you see an energy coming, you remove yourself from the line. It's like, welcome into my class, or welcome into our group. I also like this because it's so subtle. It's only for you. It's only specifically for you. So your clients don't feel like you're putting yourself out of harm's way, and it allows your client to also still be in whatever energy that they're in, and allow them to handle their own energy and not be able to put that energy onto you. So again, one more time. Welcome. So yeah, these are the things that I learned in my Aikido class that have been super beneficial for me. And I really, really enjoyed this class. I really enjoyed the things that I learned. It helped me have a little more things to ground me, especially during our intensive. Our intensive was really, it was a lot, is the best way to describe it. I felt like I had seen a lot of my darkness within that week, and it's just been, I'm finally starting to get out of my head in a sense and allow myself to feel these feelings and also not let them trap me or bind me into a space. And Aikido helped me like come out of that energy as well. So thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your class and to learn all of these beautiful techniques that helped me in such a short amount of time and helped ground me throughout the entire week.